Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wisconsin. No idea where we're at. Where are we, Dean?
Wisconsin.
We're in Wisconsin.
Home of the cheese curd.
We are in Wisconsin, home of the cheese curd. We had some of them last night. We need to unload a couple of them this morning. And you know what? My cup is empty. I don't even know where it is. You know why? Because it's empty right now. You know what you can't do with an empty cup is sip it. You know what you can't also do with an empty cup is scratch your friggin' ass. So we got to go fill up on some Javi. But right now we are at the XOP Wisconsin Deer Camp, fired up. This is our little humble abode. We're staying at this campsite for the week. We're going to scout some public land, and we're here with the fellas. We got Clifton Denny in the house, Eric. We got Dan, Brock, Tom, Sam's back. It's going to be a great week. We are looking to stack up some bodies, provide venison for the family and maybe families in the general local area. So we got some shooting to do, but before that we got to go do some scouting. We got to go check out some public. We got some spots pinned on the OnX maps, and we are going to go search for the majestic whitetail here in Wisconsin. Fantastic day already today, but it's going to be a hot one. We got a cold front coming in tomorrow, and that's going to change things up a bit. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun regardless. But we are here. We've landed in Wisconsin. For the next 5 days, we will be staying in our little cabin, humble abode. We'll give you a little tour of that. But for now, we got to go find some deer. Good morning, everyone. It's a fantastic day. How are you this morning? If you wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment on letting us know how you think and feel about this season for us so far. I can tell you one thing. Your boy's ready to shoot. My trigger finger is extra itchy at this point in the season, already being a month in. And it's time to fling an arrow. So that is the mission for today and the next couple of days. Let's go get it done. We just picked out our first little piece of public where it definitely seems like there's some traffic here already. We're not far outside of town, but we got this little power line. It's worth it enough to go bomb it up here and see what we see, if we see any sign. There's some oaks in here. You never know. Maybe we find a spot we can kill some doe tonight or soon in the next couple days. There's also a crop field, ag field right up over this hill that we want to see what that is as well. So a little pinch point up here that could be really good. It's going to be a quick scouting mission right now, but fresh scat. We'll see. Boots on the ground, that's all that matters. Boots on the ground. Got all the way onto the back side of this, and this is all standing corn, which I like a lot. Some of the boys have been saying that they've seen a lot of deer come out of the standing corn thus far. There's a couple trails that kind of just come up through here. We're under a couple oak trees that are actually dropping right now, and it pinches down into this slough down by the water down here. There's definitely some goose hunters up that way, but this little pocket down here is kind of quiet, and definitely a point of interest in the mix. We wanted to see what this what this crop field was back here, and it's standing corn. So I don't know. One of these oak trees is hot enough to bring them out. It seems like the corn could be where they're bedding and feeding in right now. But this little, I like the taper of how this hill goes down right here, because it just provides shade and cover. It's a little cooler down here by this water. I don't know. We might have found a little focal point as we speak. We're going to go, the little pinch point that we wanted to see is right across the power line. If we can go across there, there's another chunk of hardwoods over there that, at least via OnX, says that it's got some oaks in it also. So, keep on keeping on. There's definitely some trails in here. Some of the main nut trees are right here. A couple big ones right here, but you can actually see them on the ground. You can see the deer are digging for the nuts, and then you got a big trail coming right out of the corner of the corn. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect little. That might be.
So you can tell there's fresh deer. There's all nuts right here. Perfect wind. Okay. This looks like the line right here. So you
Get up in there a little bit.
get up in there a little bit.
But yeah, if you could see the back of that, if you could get somewhere to see the backside of this cornfield, that.
You can get there, right? You just gotta go across.
Yeah, we can get there. Gents, my first sit ever in Wisconsin. Beautiful whitetail habitat and country up here. I can't tell you if the deer hunting's any good because I don't know yet. But we put a lot of boots on the ground today, scouting 4 different big pieces of public land. Saw some good stuff, learned a lot. And we just got done like maybe an hour ago, so we only had a couple hours left of the afternoon, so we came into a spot that's not too far from camp where we're staying at, and we're up on this hill in this little corner of a woods overlooking a massive CRP field, and we're up on this hill so we can see down into this bottom. We scouted down in that bottom this morning, and there was a lot of sign down there. Definitely deer bedding in there and coming out of there. And right behind us is, I don't know how many acres, but a large brassica, turnip, radish field, very big green field. So, and one of the guys in camp said last night or the night before there was like 30 deer in this field. So we're kind of in between the two spots. So it was a spot we could get into quick. Hung the stand up, two stands, 2 XOPs in this jacked up tree, and we're gonna sit the last couple hours here and just try to learn a little bit, and maybe these deer will pile out into this turnip field, and hopefully they kind of cut through the CRP up here, and maybe they'll come by us before they do. That's the plan. Slickies are in full go tonight. Actually, really anything is. If a deer walks by, it's probably gonna get shot. So,
God bless. First night in Wisconsin. Hot, but beautiful. Where's it going? Right. Doggy right behind me. It's hard to see. She's little. Right behind me. I won't show you.
Mama's gotta be close.
Okay.
Oh, it's here. Is that a big one?
Just after sunset here, the evening is winding down. We've seen a few doe out, and just around, we actually had a small doe bedded like 40 yards in front of us in the CRP. Surprised she was alone. We've been waiting for Mama or a couple other ones to get up, but haven't seen anything yet. Pleasant evening to sit, but very, with how warm it is, kind of expected a late move or lack of movement a little bit tonight. Hopefully the other guys in camp have some luck. We're gonna sit here for the next 15-20 minutes, see if we can get a doe cruising by. If not, the next couple days we got some cool weather coming in, so the movement should increase in the next couple days. Definitely a picturesque Wisconsin view right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Massive CRP bottom.
Rolling hills in the background.
Rolling hills, full moon, and kind of almost a full moon coming up right in front of us.
Scouting this new piece. Oh, if this has got to be a human trail. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm on a trail that's kind of walking through this open field, but this all drops down. Back here, there's a cut cornfield about 100 yards that way. Not cut corn. There's a standing cornfield about 100 yards that way. And I don't know, these pines are kind of interesting. Haven't really seen this type of cover quite yet, so pretty far back in here though already, and I don't know, a couple of the points of interest are even farther back, so we'll see what we can get to in here. This looks thicker than snot. Thicker than shit. But it's a good day to be doing this. We could stay quiet and
with this rain that's coming. Stay quiet and just kind of sneak around in here. It's kind of a nice low ridge. It's like all this shit's like matted down, and they're definitely, I just don't see a ton of acorns.
No, I don't see any. This whole like grove is all like, there's some new, but they're generational rubs.
In there.
Yeah, and you see them right here.
Oh yeah.
But it's all in there.
Rubbage.
When I came on this side of it, I saw the first little fresh rub shredded, and it gets kind of thick, and there's like an acre of thickness. I'm like, oh, that's good. Good spot for a buck to bed. What's that?
Look where the waypoint is.
Oh, yeah. Who gave you that?
Well, Tom and I were just looking on
Oh,
the...
yeah, I know. Okay, that's what when you said the waypoint, I'm like, that's weird.
Literally right there. Well, because he was thinking, you know, the pressure probably stays around that track.
Yeah.
And around that field because it's easy. And
Yeah.
he was showing me the one other piece that they looked at, and it was the same thing. Like, once you pressed a little bit in off of the, like just even a little bit in,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you started seeing sign that pops up, because they're going to be just off of the human pressure. But I would be willing to bet that it's similar. Like this little bench right here looks decent.
It's nice all up in here. It looks thick down there.
Yeah, well, it's going to get, I mean...
But yeah, as soon as I saw the first rub coming into this thick little pocket, and I'm like, this is a perfect spot for a deer to bed. I took one more step, and
Oh, deer?
yeah, I couldn't see if it was a buck or not. It just ran down the bottom.
Well, that's good.
And there is I found a little scrape over there.
Did you mark it?
Yeah.
Let's,
Not very big.
I mean, this topo line, I feel like, should we just take it back, like, towards the trail, and then try and walk back to the...
Yeah, because I cut in, like, right here. I didn't go into those oaks.
Okay. Yeah, because then we can get on that and maybe go back towards this ravine and just see what it's like back there. There's a trail camera up in there, but I think it's been there for a while, honestly, because there's like sticks and shit that are falling right in front of it. This trail comes right out of this thicket right here, and I literally just ran right into a scrape. But if you take this out, this trail goes out into this little CRP field. And it's definitely just easy walking in and out of here. But then a couple of these little oaks track. There's another trail going in here, but you can tell this is all scraped up. That branch, they've used that as a licking branch, and this is scraped up as well right here. And there's another trail, probably worth dipping in here a little bit just to see what we see. But another little trail into this thicket. It's super thick down here in this bottom. I would suspect that they would be bedding a little bit higher on the benches, but the sign down here kind of tells me otherwise.
There's like 3 scrapes right on the backside of that little meadow in there.
Is there?
Yeah, there's like a couple paths that come out, and there's, yeah,
Some scrapage.
yeah, broken liquors.
There's definitely. I'm shocked we didn't kick up. Well, maybe we did, but
I think we did. I heard some commotion down here when we were
coming
up
down.
on the hill. But I am shocked as well. It's thick in
Could have
there.
been the deer that I kicked out. He ran right, or whatever it was, ran right down.
Yeah.
It didn't. I think it was doe. I mean, I saw. I didn't see like rack.
Right.
But
Well, let's keep going down by this, see if we can get to this creek and just see what.
there was. When I was side hilling the ridge, there's a brand new reveal.
Well,
Up in there.
somebody knows what the hell's going on in here. Literally all these trees right here are all rubbed. Generational rubs, nothing. I have not seen anything fresh yet. But all these trees are rubbed at some point in their existence. There's a standing cornfield on the other side. This is a bunch of CRP up here. Definitely bucky, I would say. Definitely bucky. But when you see the generational rubs like that, typically those hold consistent. So even though there's nothing, no freshies right here, maybe, just maybe, there's gonna be. Generational rub right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts. I feel like I gotta keep making my way around now, just to see if there's any freshies that are popping up. I don't know where Dean went. It's just so dark in this little hedgerow in here. It's so dark, I feel like it could be easily laying right in there right now. And we have no idea. Gonna keep making my way around. What I do like about this, I've not seen any trail cameras up in here quite yet. So we are far back in. We may be back so far from the pressure. But we are far back in here. We're way up on the high. Surprised it's not scraped. We're way up on the high part of all of this. Like way up. As you can see down over the farms in the distance. Just trying to find a spot to hang for tonight. Hang and bang mission. You see anything you like? The deer are definitely bedding up on this top up here.
yeah.
I just kicked up like 3 or 4 deer, and they didn't go far. Oh, there's a
big ash trail that's coming out, and I just went up to the top of that ridge. It's all just like browse like this tall.
Yeah.
And they can lay, I mean, it's all open though. You could see it all. It's such crazy woods in there. But if this is the top,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're beating this up. Is there anything decent?
There's definitely trails that come out of the corn. There's a camera. Oh, I mean, it's a new setup, but it's an old camera, like old stealth cam flash, not a cell.
Was that oak tree got acorns
No.
on it?
At least I didn't see any in the field. It does. No, there's not. I looked up in the trees. There's not. There's. It's like the start. They're not shredded, but there's a couple trees that are like this big. Rubbed.
Oh, really?
Right there. Just like they just like kind of started rubbing them. You can go look at them if you want. I'll go that way anyway. I mean, as far as setup goes, I don't know what else you'd want. It's other than it being this far back.
Yeah.
It's all like
this is all clover.
These deer gotta be coming out here.
Dude,
They are coming out here. There's trails everywhere.
These deer are laying right here. Like, there's a lot of deer laying right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's trails coming out of this woods everywhere. I mean, like, you probably could set up on both sides of the field.
Probably. This is not a
Trees
over there. Like the best stuff looks like right there.
Yeah, that's where that main trail is coming out.
Yeah, that's probably what you want. It's just not this side anymore. It's all broken. Maybe getting
This is
there.
all fucking clover.
Yeah, it's all. Well, they just brush hog it. It's all just browse. Load up.
Alright, fam, well, we are set up. Pretty solid setup, actually. We got in here quiet. We have a perfect wind. It's blowing right across this field, right into our face. Out over this, we got a big drop off behind us. The ridge drops off, I mean, far. There's a couple really big rubs on the other side, and on the other side of the trees across the clover field is a standing cornfield. So I personally think this is going to be a pretty solid transition from bed to food. I mean, for a public land setup, like Dean said, this is about as good as it gets. We got visibility. We're close to the bed. There's food right in front of us. And we are far, far away from any human pressure. We got to be about 1.5 miles at least back in here. We hiked the XOPs back in here. This cold front is just kind of trickling in. I think it's still going to be a relatively late movement tonight. We're supposed to get rain overnight. Public land way back here in Wisconsin. The standards, if there are any, will be low. Public land hunting at its finest. It's literally 5:30. And there's a guy that's walking on the other side of the field into his spot. I thought we were late. We've been in here for like an hour. Where is he going? Good thing one of us didn't hang on that side. Dude, he's going by that camera. For sure. Jeez, oh man. I should have whistled at him or something. This is gonna jack this whole hunt up. Oh yeah, I guess his wind is... Oh. Now we're hoping that something comes off this ridge. I mean, are you shitting me? Out of all the places this dude could go, he comes all the way down. What the hell? At 5:30? At 5:30. And he's still going. We're so jacked about this spot, getting away from human pressure. So jacked getting away from human pressure. And here comes a guy. I mean, if he goes to the back left corner of this field, this is a... No way. He would have walked this side. Where's the camera's on the back right, isn't it? I mean, it's like literally on a middle back. Oh, public land, they said. Oh God. Is he doing it? Yeah. He's still going. Oh my God. Go in right there, dude. Go in right there. Dude, there's nowhere to go in. That shit's a wall. He's sitting on the ground. He's going in. Oh, he's checking his camera. He's checking his camera. That was probably part of the reason why he wanted to come back here. Maybe I'll just walk out. Little doe just popped out at the far corner of the field. We're not gonna get skunked. Something's coming. Yeah. We could throw her right over our shoulder. Yeah. Come on, we could do a pig on a stick. That's a shooter. That's a shooter. Run over here, you little Pepe. I dare you. Oh, yeah, he smells him. I think he sees the other deer, too. No, he definitely smelled that dude. Uh-oh. Senior scrubbers encroaching. What's a junior scrubber? Junior scrub. Yeah, he definitely has to tell the minute he got him. Oh, there's a bigger doe. Just popped out. In the corner. Another one.